protection, we did our part. We did our part. And if there is any negligence, but the human being, sometimes there are negligence. But what we did, we tried to protect it. But when they were the interference of evacuation, this is where we stopped. And we left it to someone who beat his heart that he could do. So it will be answered. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. My name is Sheila Poni. I work for VOA. I just heard you saying that the whole thing has been politicized. Can you explain how and why would the military forces allow politicians to manipulate them? And now that you have been politicized, what next? How are you going to avoid these politicians from interfering with your work?
Yeah, thank you so much. Good question. They politicized to kill people. As now people die. They say, and the politicians are even talking about the composition of the forces. That there are Angwelek, there are Abu Shok, there are criminals in Juba. We have been armed up and want to send them to Nasser. But if we come to the question, this is the work of the politician. But the politician in South Sudan, they are like that. When they were looking for something, position or what, they have to kill people first. So now it is them to avoid that, not to interfere in the work of the army. So this is what I can say. It is them to avoid not to interfere in the army. Like now they have taken the garrison of Nasser. What do they will benefit? Are they going to another country? That will be called what in Nasser? What do they achieve? We have lost life. And it is the work of the politician. You see? I think it is another circle that want to go back to war. But we will not allow this to happen.
All right. Just speaking from your last statement, my name is Sogam John. I work for NN Media. Just speaking from your last statement that you will not allow the country to go back to war, like you just mentioned. And again, at first you say that you will have to go back to Nasser. And the spokesperson of White Army clearly stated that if the government or SSPDF comes as SSPDF, not unified forces, we will stand our ground and face them and fight them. What is your take? What modalities are you going to use to make sure you deploy your forces without, again, attacking each other?
This is the country. This is the country. But I want to answer because I don't want to. Let us be specific about our question. Now,
modalities.
We talk about the unification of the forces. I think I answered one of you before. Unification of the forces have already been done, except only phase 2, which is remain. The modality that we are going to use, the barrack was the barrack of the SSPDF, and there was no IO before. And when the peace was signed, and then everybody come in. See? Now the modality that we are going to use, we are going to tell them we are not going to fight with anybody, like what we did before. We are not going to fight with anybody. But we will go back to our barrack. And also we will call the civil population, we have been politicized and also misinformed to come back to there.